right, so it's that time, popcorn preaching. So I'm sitting here a minute ago, and I'm messing around with the settings on my computer, trying to get it to where the light's not so harmful to my eyes. My eyes are really sensitive to the light, and they were just too bright. So I had to get into the settings and, adjust stuff. And while I was doing that, that's when God hit me with today's popcorn preaching. A lot of times our spiritual sight needs adjusting, and it's just not going to be that easy for God to go into our settings and, oh, hey, here you go, let me see this, and let me adjust this, and let me do this, so that we can see his vision, so that we can see things the way that we should be seeing them, his way. So God will send certain things to us. It might be something that drives you to your knees at the altar, and it might hurt. It might be an experience that just makes you just bubble over with joy. It might be a source of aggravation. It might be a sickness, be that your own or what somebody else is going through. These are the different kinds of things, and so many more, that God uses to adjust our settings, because a lot of times we're not seeing things the way that we need to. A lot of times God will use different aspects of our life, different people in our life, different circumstances, in order to make our vision sharper. The Word of God says, without vision, the people perish. It's so important that we be able to see what it is that God is doing, but we have to remember that God gives eyes to see. God gives ears to hear. So if you're going through something right now and you're just like, man, I can't see it, I want to encourage you to go into prayer. Let God adjust your display settings so that you can see things the way that he would. And always remember, prayer is meant to be a two-way street. We're meant to communicate to God, and then we're meant to be quiet and listen, because reality is we all need our display settings adjusted. I hope y'all have a great day. I love you.